An unmanned aircraft, drone, sophisticated spy MQ-4C Triton high-altitude long-endurance, hailed Navy United States, U.S., has been wandering in the South China Sea. The Chinese think tank, the South China Sea Probing Initiative, on Saturday said the maneuvering of the American drone took place on Wednesday. The existence of the MQ-4C Triton adds to the list of U.S. spy planes that have been traversing the waterway in recent months. American spy drones were seen entering the northern tip of the South China Sea through the Bashi Strait, where the air vehicle was allegedly aiming at some interesting objects before leaving the region. The MQ-4C Triton, specially adapted from the U.S. Navy's Global Hawk RQ-4 drone, was designed for marine surveillance. The drone is known to have patrolled the entire western Pacific region, but its appearance is still relatively rare. Placement of reconnaissance aircraft such as MQ-4C, P-8A and P-3C, Orion maritime patrol aircraft and anti-submarine warplanes, can help the U.S. Navy to review warships, submarines and other underwater activities in the region. This is when they are able to detect sound vibrations and track submarines, Song Zhangping, a military expert based in Hong Kong. At the same time nearby, the Taiwanese military conducts annual missile shooting warfare exercises that involve shooting the U.S.-made Patriot PAC-3 missile. Taiwan's battle games simulate Chinese airstrikes on the island. The U.S. Air Force also rotated RQ-4 Global Hawk spy drones from 319th Reconnaissance Wing Detachment 1 to Yokota Air Base, Japan, to ensure continued operations in support of the Indo-Pacific Command's surveillance requirements. High altitude, long-lasting durability that is controlled remotely, and unarmed drones are moved from Andersen Air Base to Yokota, because the Japanese base seems to provide a more stable location from which unmanned aerial vehicle platforms, UAVs, can operate, especially bad weather like a cyclone that can hamper their readiness. Having an alternative location to carry out our mission during the bad weather season can ensure our ability to continue to execute the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, the reconnaissance requirements of the alliance to support Japanese defense, and maintain international peace and security in the region, said Lieutenant Colonel Ben Craycraft, commander of the 319th Operations Group Detachment 1, through a statement from the Indo-Pacific Command. I am very excited to be able to return to Yokota Air Base and continue to build our partnership with this very capable base and its supporting community, Craycraft added. As in 2019, the Yokota Air Base continues to provide the most ideal location for our operations because of the pleasant weather on the Kanto Plain and our ability to conduct operations without impacting Yokota's flight operations or the local community around the base. The U.S. Air Force flies B-1B bombers and Global Hawk unmanned aircraft in the South China Sea and other areas in the Pacific Theater, as part of a broad strategy to maintain surveillance in the region. Global Hawk's mission is to support a broad spectrum of U.S. intelligence gathering, surveillance and reconnaissance capabilities and support joint combatant forces in peacetime, contingencies and crisis operations around the world. The drones can also be used for humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations. Unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, are designed to provide high-resolution imaging and all-weather persistent, day and night, all-weather over a wide geographical area with a series of sensors and integrated cameras. The U.S. Air Force operates around 34 high-flying Global Hawks. The Air Force has also announced plans to lay off as many as 24 of these drones, which will be replaced by more sophisticated surveillance UAV platforms, possibly the more stealthy RQ-180. Meanwhile, the Global Hawk RQ-4 has been regularly rotated to the Yokota Air Base. The Yokota Air Base continues to show it as one of the most effective and capable bases to receive aircraft and personnel safely, during annual rotations or during crises or contingencies, explained Colonel Otis Jones, commander of the 374th Airlift Wing. Whether it is an unseen enemy like the COVID-19 pandemic or a threat that looks more like a typhoon, Yokota team is ready to ensure our partners and allies can continue their mission from a reliable airfield.